Okay, I'm going to scallop my braces once more for you all. Again, is give myself 2 inches on each side of my X. And this stuff I'm never going to touch as far as taking it down when it comes to scalloping. I want to leave this kind of 2 inches in all these directions. I want to leave that at my 1/2 inch height of my brace. Then from here, on all of my top parts of my X's, I start here and I go down to a 0, about down to where I'm going to come through my lining. So there's a taper here, so that's going to look like something like this. Now right away I'm going into my grain, so I've got to turn this around and come back at it this way, and you'll learn how to feel when you're going into the grain. And that can vary even within the same piece of wood. You might find it down here you're going into the grain this way, and over here you're going that way, so there's no predicting this stuff. Well, I guess you could look at it, but that'd be too easy. But so here I'm just taking this down and tapering up to my, I gotta sharpen my chisels. Alrighty, so it's gonna look something, can you see that one? That's tapered down. So that's kind of what I want, and then we'll finish this up when we go through the linings. I'm going to do the same here on this side. Same thing again. I'm going right into my grain line there. Put that there. So there we go. So there's those 2 guys, just to get those roughed in. Alrighty, next are going to be, those are, again, I'll sand those smooth and touch them up, and they'll be just fine. So I'm going to do these finger braces. Again, here I take off a lot of the meat off of these guys. Even though I started these fairly high, fairly tall little finger braces, I still take them down quite a bit. They just don't have to be a lot there. Again, we don't want it coming out through our sides, so we're going to cut this way back here, get it down to the bare wood there. Okay, so now for my 2 main tone bars. Again, I want to just take these from my highest point down to nothing here on both of these, kind of like what I did here on these guys. And then I'm going to do my scalloping after that. Okay, kids, I'm back at this. I took a little time out and sharpened my chisels, which needed it terribly. Let's get this just off the top of this. But still, this particular piece of wood is tough. The grain wants to run every which way. I'm going to start my propeller scalloping. There we go. I like that. Looks pretty good. Now I'm going to do the same here. See what I'm up against. Again, I'm going to taper this down a bit here. I'm going for my, remember I'm leaving 2 inches untouched on all of this, but here I'm starting to do some scalloping on the inside. Again, I like to leave the height here. on the outside of this guy. Right there, the grain goes the other way. I don't want it to. Alright. I like it. Looks good. I'm going to scalp the inside of this guy starting here. Do the outside about here. Like that. Looks good. And I'm just gonna hit these guys one more time here. Alrighty. So I think I like everything here, so I'm gonna just start sanding it. Bastard. Alright, bastard. Okay. I don't know if you can see my bracing scalloping pattern there. But there it is. Nice and delicate. I don't care too much about sanding this like with 220 or anything. That was a fairly rough grit I was sanding it with. I don't know that making it be a lot smoother does anything. Certainly look at old Gibsons that sound great, and they're as rough as can be on the inside. Alrighty. Boy, it's so much lighter now. Feels great. And it should hold up. Okay, kids, if you like and use or find these videos interesting, educational, informative, or maybe just entertaining because you're up late at night, we'd love to have you support us. There's a few ways you can do that. One is click the subscribe button below. That helps YouTube know what we're doing and that we're serious about this. Also, you can hit that bell icon which tells you when the next videos are coming out. We're gonna try and get at least one out a week now that we're up and running here. Also, a good way to support us is become a patron over at our Patreon account, and again there's a link below for that. Patreon's a cool way that you can sign up and give, you know, $5 a month or $10 or whatever you feel is worth it. If you're using these videos to actually build a guitar and find it interesting and fun, please support us through Patreon. That's you know, I wish I could do this completely for free, but it takes money and time away from my other regular job. So, you know, it's a big undertaking, and any support you could send this way is great. So, you know, it's all been very fun so far for me, and I hope you guys are having fun at this as well, and we greatly appreciate all your support, so thanks.